Greg. Mike. Two bandits. Watching Bluey.
This episode's called Bumpy and the Wise Old Wolfhound.
What up, party people, and welcome to episode 32 of Two Bandits.
Oh, we're climbing. There's 32.
Watching Bluey. I am your good buddy,
There he is.
Greg Painter.
I found him.
With me,
Dibs.
he's got bum worms, but he's still a great guy, and his name is...
Oh, man. Mike Martin still.
How you doing, buddy?
I am good. I'm very good. You know, nice change of pace after a long episode of work. It's good to move into a nice, easier, lighthearted episode, right?
Dude. Oh, the feels, and it well, we're not there yet, though. We're not there yet.
I don't think, I think that should be the last line of our last, that'll never happen, but our last podcast is, we'll get there. It's not
We'll get there.
We'll get there, but we will get, it's a pill to swallow on this one that we're getting into. I'm excited. It's gonna be great.
Before we get too far in there, we got to see what our friends...
Oh, we're jumping right into it. Folks, we're here.
What do you got to say?
We're good friends from where?
Our good friends at Wiki Bluey.
I have to say about what? Hey, Greg, what's a Bumpy and Wise Old Wolfhound? For some reason, I felt like I had to read it completely just to make sure I could. I've seen it how many times, but I had to verbatim it.
Bingo is sick in hospital, so Bluey and her dad make and send her a homemade video to lift her spirits. Oh. It tells the tale of Barnacus' quest to heal her spotty dog named Bumpy.
I'm glad that you didn't laugh while you were reading that aloud.
This is no laughing matter.
You had to cut into full serious mode, Greg. So I'm proud of you on that. And that's straightforward of what we're going to be getting with this.
It is.
It's this pill to swallow of an episode.
Poor little Bingo. And I want to kick it off, and I don't want to dwell on this part of it.
Okay.
But and this might not be, this might just be assumptions. I'm not sure if it's been said in interviews or anything. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people are like, why is Bluey why is Bingo in the hospital? What's going on with Bingo? I like that they keep it generic, that they don't say what's going on. I also love that this is kind of a love letter to Joe Brum's daughter, who and I don't want to go into its personal, but had health issues and is doing great now. But just kind of like a way of saying, see, this happens to everybody. Yeah. And that makes this like 10 times better of an episode. Just knowing how the personal connection there. Like I said, again, don't want to dwell on that part.
Sure, if they're that good of writers to create something like that and not having some sort of, real life interaction with that kind of moment, then I absolute kudos to whoever added to the writing ability of the show, which is already fantastic as it is. It's one of those episodes that lasts for 7 minutes but can go for this could be a full movie. Like, I would watch Bumpy in the
I want Bingo out of that hospital by the 7-minute mark, though, just saying.
Oh no, I mean the actual movie that was created, that cinematic masterpiece that was generated on that beautiful little iPad. I'd watch a full length feature of that one.
So stinking good. So let's just hop into it, man.
Oh man,
we start at the hospital.
I love the seriousness.
Oh, the sadness of the start. We got the saddest Bingo ever. She's got, and I don't know how long we're supposed to think she's been there, but it's been at least a couple days, I feel. It's been long enough that there's cards sent, there's balloons.
You can tell. Yeah, people
it's been a little bit of time.
And she's ready to go.
She's ready to go, but she's got to stay an extra night.
So
does not want to have to stay.
So two things. One, it's a little peculiar to me, and how Chili was so willing to ask for, like, she had to have known that they were sticking around for another day. So
gotta believe
her asking right in front of Bingo in such a, this is the first time I'm finding out way. There's no way that that's the case, right?
Doubtful, but she's not gonna say, well, no, I'm not gonna ask. We're taking care of Bingo's feels and everything like that. Right.
Yeah, because it seemed more of a. There was a little bit of me of like, Chili, really? Like, what are you doing there, girl?
Well,
but
she's just being that. We'll see what can happen. Because they say see you tomorrow, Bingo, at the end, so they knew that she was staying another night.
That's a good possibility. That's true.
And also, quick shout out Clara Renton from the animation department voicing the Doctor.
Yeah,
yeah.
Also, interestingly enough, is in a future episode too.
Oh, really?
Baby Race.
Oh.
She's the one that's talking about her boot scooting or whatever she's doing when she's not learning to walk yet, and so she's in Baby Race where she's talking about Bluey boot scooting as opposed to walking.
Bum shuffling.
Bum shuffling. Thank you. I don't know. I was going boot scooting. And what you also see is in this episode, she's got grays in her fur as opposed to when they show her in Babyverse, because the show's so dang good at what they do. She doesn't have any grays in the future. So I give kudos to exactly the person that Greg shouted out about 14 seconds ago.
Claire Renton.
So booyah to
the animation department. She possibly animated herself.
What can't they do?
What can't they do? Really quick, I know we're not talking about Baby Race right now.
Yep.
But I knew Bump Shuffle so quickly because Livy she's just bump shuffles downstairs and she says, I'm just going to bump shuffle this time. I was like, dude, you can walk. You're almost 5, friend. I'm just going to bump shuffle. That's
great. I love it. Well, you want another fun stair story really quick? Because this is what we do with this one, because the last one was shorter.
Sure.
So I have
I'm scared of your stair story. Okay.
It's in my repertoire of me and stairs don't get along. I've fallen down a couple times and it just didn't.
You would have to go to the hospital for all your stair mishaps.
And unfortunately, it does seem like it is slightly genetic. We were walking down the stairs the other day with Finn Man, and I like to hold his hand because I don't know why, surprisingly enough, I'm a little suspicious about it. And he slipped when we were walking down the stairs about 2 days ago, and he went down at least 1 or 2 stairs, and I was like, I held on death grip mode. And I'm like, are you okay? And he got up for a second because he did land on his booty, and he brushed himself off for a second, and he looked at me, and he's like, I'm going back up. I'm like, no, I can carry you downstairs. He's like, I'm gonna do this again.
Yeah,
Finn
like,
Man. What? You are way cooler than I am, because I would have whined and complained like a little.
I will conquer these stairs.
He's like, it's my turn, Daddy. He's like, can I hold on the railing? And I'm like, sure thing, dude. And I just was one step ahead of him, but already a better man than I am. So kudos to that, because I would have gone down all of the stairs. But he didn't have to.
Proud of you, Finn. Proud of you every day.
Didn't have to go to this hospital scene, unfortunately.
Also, very proud of Bluey for this awesome gift she's about to give to her sister. See, Segway King.
I liked it. It was smooth like butter.
Phone dings.
Uh-huh.
I like just a tablet, more phone tablet, whatever.
I think it was an iPad, yeah.
It was a big screen, so it would be hard to be a phone. Any hoozle.
Thanks.
Dings, like just small. Can I push the button? Just such a kid thing.
Yeah.
And it's just great.
Well, there are multiple ways that it's a good polite kid moment. I approve of that, as opposed to, let me see, or dibs, or mine. So kudos to Bingo on that.
I can't tell you how much I love the fact that the intro card is on the tablet. In this episode. The meta, folks, and just we aren't in the brackets yet, but my gosh, and this is, I'm not calling my shot right now, but this is a baller episode, folks. We are 10 seconds in.
You're dang right.
And we're already.
I love the background of the iPad is the little ones running on the beach. So it's just the little nuances that they do there. Like you said, the episode shot of it with the underwear is on the tablet. So they created it. So they're, like you said, it's meta because they're the ones that made it, but it's in the episode. And then they do the thing that when it actually starts into Barnacus, it goes from the
zooms in, change perspective,
and the tone. It goes from it's coming through the iPad to actually being like you're there.
Yeah,
guys, you're making me all wiggly giggly and all of the technical abilities. I'm just proud.
But we're here, and we're here with Bluey, aka Barnacus, in her purple undies.
Where? Well, no, you can't. I was going to say, where can you buy purple underwear in like multiple packs? But you can't be multiple packs because everyone's wearing them and they're all different sizes.
That's very true. I might have an answer for you later, but we'll talk about that later when we get there.
Did you buy me purple underwear? Because I'm not doing that. That's not a Bandit pet. No. That's not allowed.
Barnacus?
Yep.
What's a puppy?
What's a puppy? It's a
Barnacus wants a puppy, but no.
We've been talking about them for 32 episodes.
You see, you missed it, but what is a puppy in this sense?
Is it a baby?
Yeah. Because I got very confused by that part. I was like, wait a minute.
Can we get Joe on the horn again and talk to him really quick?
Is this our first Socks episode? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, Socks is. I don't think so. I don't. And I can do a really quick vet on that one.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it is or not. But
Socks is Bumpy. Socks has been in Barbecue.
Okay.
Horsey Ride.
Okay.
So.
Horsey Ride. Of course.
This is episode 3 of.
All right.
Episode 3 of Socks.
But just Socks being a dog.
Yep.
as a baby versus everybody else being Hugh dogs,
Right.
and then calling a puppy and him being a puppy, her being a puppy.
Uh-huh.
I just got a little confused.
My head hurts.
So that's more like
I can't keep up with this one,
Barnacus.
folks.
So Barnacus wants a baby, right?
Yes.
Or does Barnaby want a pet dog? Yeah.
I don't know.
Talking meta.
Yeah.
Things that make you go,
I don't think I can just say, I want baby. Well, I mean, you can, but...
if you're a small child doing a make-believe game.
Right. Oh, that's true. Okay. But yeah, let's I think we're deep. This is one of those way too rabbit hole moments of how deep it can be versus imagination mode. Huh.
Another one I got for you that I also every second of this.
What?
When it's playtime, Bandit hops into characters like it's going out of style. Something about the play button on that camera.
Bro.
The worst actor with the big eyes, the wide smile. Here are your carrots.
Like either A, he's acting
like a bad actor?
As a bad actor, because it does give you that vibe when it comes to how this is all put together. But also, I mean, maybe Bandit, maybe this is just me being all excited to think that I have something that I really do have in common with Bandit, because sometimes you want to be like, cool, I am like Bandit. If you cut back to that Joe Brum interview with Greg and I, Greg is very good at being scripted and coming across very crisp and prepared and well done. Shocking that I don't, as the guy that has no notes for the show. But I was like, oh, that's very much like how I would do. Like, I can't do line by line script. And he just, would you like carrots? And his arms are awkward. And
he doesn't know what to do with them.
And he's looking at there's no fourth wall. He's just staring at camera the whole time.
Why don't you wish upon a star?
This carrot you want? It's so good. The star swipes.
Oh, the star swipe when he's like, wish upon a star. And then Bluey seems taken back by like how bad her dad's doing at acting. And she's like, yeah.
Somebody just learned how to use iMovie or something, and it's just this beautiful learning curve of everybody like, all right, we have to make a video for bingo. And it's either A, Bluey being really good at it because she's learned it very quickly for her age bracket, or B, Bandit's really good at archaeology and really crappy with the iPad world because...
And then, like you said, we star wipe into the background of Wishing Upon a Star, and then the backdrop falls, and Bandit just freaks out for a second, and it cuts fast. Like the fake editing of this is just so good.
When it first cuts in with the camera shot, where you can see it's unfocused and wibbling and wobbling, and it's just, you can like. This is such a good episode. The star swipe.
Gotta love it. Next morning comes, guess what?
Uh-oh.
We got a puppy.
Oh.
An angry puppy who bites Stripe.
Now, where did this puppy come from, then?
Magic.
Oh, right. She wished upon the star. That's
yeah.
Right. I forgot about I was so caught up in the fantastic editing. I forgot about the actual star existing.
Fantastic editing. Love the bite. Then we cut, and then we cut back to Socks eating a cookie, so Socks just chills so the picture can happen.
Chocolate Bedford puppy?
Oh, it's oatmeal raisin. No, that's also bad. Oh, no. Ooh, can Hugh dogs eat chocolate? Too many questions.
Maybe. I mean,
too many questions.
We've seen a lot of outdoor and party style episodes. Has there been chocolate in a raisin, grapes? What else is bad? Onions? Onions are bad for dogs.
Onions are bad for dogs.
I think so. Maybe don't quote my gun. That should not be on my gravestone when I move on to the later lives of
Onions bad for dogs. Cut to we're back in the real world now, and the nurses showed up.
Oh, okay.
One of the few people wearing clothes, 100% here. Yeah. She's got a shirt. She's got pants. What kind of dog? Is that a greyhound?
I was literally going to ask you the same thing. I think it is a greyhound. I don't know the character's name because the character. She just, never mind.
The actress's name,
ladies and gentlemen, it's Greg. Go for it. Hit me.
She's billed as nurse, but her name is Charlotte Nictio. Cool. I'm probably blowing that last name up.
Nailed it.
She is not an art animator. She is not a producer. She is someone with a huge IMDb, which includes Thor Ragnarok.
Really?
Which I know you don't know what that means. That's one of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies.
With the guy with the hammer.
Yeah, the hammer one.
What does the hammer do? Is it strong? Like, is that no? Like, is it? No, I didn't mean to like he's a superhero. Like,
hammer do?
Shut up.
Is it just strong?
Well, I mean, is it like? Does it have superpowers, or is it just a okay? No,
he uses it to like put down boards and nail them to the ground and stuff.
He works construction quite
Say,
well.
hey, Mike, say one thing that you know about Thor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that other than his hammer.
His what?
Other than his hammer.
His beautiful locks of hair, right?
For a couple of the movies.
Does he have like, wait, what?
Yeah.
For a couple what?
Couple of the movies.
He shaves it?
Not him. You got two bandits watching Thor Ragnarok coming to Patreon. Subscribe.
Like, does he lose a bandit bet and he has to cut it off?
Pretty close. Pretty close. Anyway,
what's wrong
we're
with
back to
Thor's hair?
Bumpy. Bumpy going to the shops.
Uh-huh.
Poor bandit.
The arms are
Just
even worse, man.
The only time he acts normal is after he gets bit.
His arms are in full Magic Claw mode. He looks like somebody trying to impersonate Arnold.
That's a good point. He has Magic Claw eyes, too.
It's so straight on. And he looks like somebody trying to impersonate Arnold Schwarzenegger, where his arms are just like awkwardly to his sides. And he does get assaulted by Socks here.
Hardcore. Again, Socks is a puppy.
Socks is a
baby.
puppy. I don't, yeah, Socks is not acting. End of sentence. She's not acting at all. She's just being Socks. So that's what you're getting is.
She's being Socks in the next scene, too. Because they have this lovely vignette of them running outside together, playing in the sun. We see Socks' eyes get real large for a second and real small. And this just kind of seems to curl up off screen.
I'm gonna do a Greg thing. Hey, Greg.
Yeah?
Hey, Disney. How come you can have pooping puppies but not pooping ponies?
Well, you don't see the poo.
But at least it insinuates pretty darn hard.
I feel like we shouldn't talk about it too loud because they might have missed it. Because it's very, it's a very blink and you miss it moment.
Sure.
But
no,
you flipping.
You gotta see that happen. You gotta see that coming.
Just
a mile
curling
away.
up at the side of the screen. That's an edit right there. That's a Stripe Disney Plus edit of his precious daughter.
Yeah, knowing
in the yard.
Knowing our healer family and their potty humor, I was surprised not to see them pan back to Socks like, oh, she's pooping.
Now,
yes.
now things get less funny.
Oh,
Bumpy gets sick.
what's on her?
Thank you. I picture them as those like candy dots that you can get.
The paper one.
Yeah. That's what they look like.
Nope.
I don't think they're stickers.
No babies, like no. I guess you say no baby, no puppy, no Hugh dog baby version. Socks would not let that be the case if it were candy. There's no way.
That's a good point.
She's not.
Although every scene, I feel like there's a few less on her.
No, I counted. I did actually. I brought myself.
How many?
There were 12 on her, I think, total.
That's it.
I'm pretty sure we can double check it, but
I'm taking the over.
At least from scene 1 where she's sick and scene 2 where she. I think the first. I mean, I'm sure you're going to guide me down this lovely little path that we always walk on. Do they go right to the shop first to discover why she who can help her, the sick Bumpy, or? Whatever the next scene is after the initial one.
Not quite. The next scene, the days and the nights pass. And nothing gets better.
Which is a great moment. Again.
Muffin just beefing.
You gotta be curious to what extent is it the lack of bingo, or is Chili at the hospital the whole time when it comes to creating the play?
It's you don't leave your kid alone in a situation like that.
Because cutting back to like Taxi and other episodes where they do a lot of play, if this is just Bandit putting stuff together,
he's got some helpers. He's got Stripe. He's got Trixie.
Is Bingo and Chili that combination the creative mastermind that comes to making it like a seem like Taxi is a very well put together episode?
This is well put. Hey, Mike,
it's not,
let me see you recreate this. Let me see you do this, Mike.
Maybe we will do a special episode where we recreate the entire Bumpy.
Don't hold your breath, fans. Love you all, love you every day, but don't hold your breath.
Can we edit that? That's coming, folks.
But now, days and nights pass.
Okay.
We're trying to find people to help us. Mm-hmm. The greatest actors in the episode, Lucky and Mackenzie. So Lucky just confused, like pretty much like, are we live? Happening?
I wonder if Lucky even knows that they're recording. If they just show up like, here, put on these underpants. Like, okay. Just do you.
Mackenzie's very aware they're recording, though, because Mackenzie's just staring straight into the camera.
I don't think Mackenzie's acting. Mackenzie is known for breaking that fourth wall. So
that's very true.
He's just like, yo, I'm going to keep looking straight because that's what I do. And Mackenzie, he's doing his best Thor impression. He's got the hammer.
Got the big hammer.
He's doing it. See? He's doing the construction work. I'm going to stop trying to pretend I know what's going on with Thor. I don't know.
You know Thor's catchphrase, right?
Hey-oh!
Thor doesn't have a hammer. Catchphrase. It's okay.
He has to.
It's hammering time. Let's do construction.
You had a chance to have me fully believe whatever you said there. You could even, if I said hey-oh and you're like, yeah, how'd you know? I was like, yes.
Again, another great little tie-in. Cut back to the shopkeeper. Legs just riddling Band-Aids.
Poor dude.
Oh.
I noticed you've copied my beard. 15
What?
best Thor quotes.
Oh,
Huh. He's a friend from work. These are killer there, Thor. Good job, buddy.
what was number one?
That was the number one.
The friend from work was number one?
No, I noticed you've copied my beard. Best Thor quotes from the MCU. Good job.
Wow.
Oh, but poor Bandit. He's got bravery badges up and down the leg there. Poor dude. So
Getting to one of the best parts. I'm not going to say the best thing necessarily.
okay.
But oh, buddy, Muffin. Actress extraordinaire.
Oh
No.
it's going to be up there.
That's my good face.
That's my good vase. It's got the little pineapple on it. It's gorgeous. That's a nice piece of pottery.
Muffin. Just doing Muffin. Hey, Bluey, you want pancakes?
So again, who is the best at creative? I mean, the creative team that is Chili and Bingo immediately calls her out. Muffin.
Not Bluey, it's Barnacus.
She knows the name. Like, she knew the name too. Not only was it, she corrected it completely. Oh.
Then we get the stripe, give them the line. Just the delivery, just like the so slow. Like, why don't you try the Wise Old Wolfhound, Bluey? Barnacus.
And it's not a tension builder, but you don't see if Stripe's rocking the purple undies or not. Like, is he not? As everybody truly said, it's purple underwear time. We still don't know because you only see half of them.
That's actually Thor's catchphrase. It's purple underwear time. How did you guess it?
Purple underwear time. Oh,
again, at that fake editing, perfect. We get the wave. And we get it a shake, and then we see an edit clip. We see like a little, but edits out the wrong point, and we still see the vase get got and just crack.
It's such a shout out to. It's so well done to make something look not well done.
Yeah,
that it's comical yes. Because you can make things badly.
A lot of people do.
Yes, we do. And whoa! I'm teasing. We sound beautiful. You sound gorgeous today. But they do it in just that right niche mockery of it, and it's great. It's so
good.
Can we edit that out? I need that in my life. Like, we just need that needs to be my what's that
catchphrase?
No, what's the Staples button? Where is it just a yes button? The little red circle button.
Well, we're doing a Bluey podcast code. You can just call it the yes no button, like in an upcoming episode.
I just need that any time where I can just hit it and it just says.
I'm very upset that I can't think of the name what that button is right now from Staples.
I think it has to be just a yes.
I don't think it's a yes button.
It's the button from Staples. We stink at this.
While you're looking that up.
Easy
button. That was easy. There you go.
I can edit that out, right?
That wasn't easy.
Anywho,
next scene.
Oh, lordy.
Speaking of really good editing.
Yeah, okay.
The intro of Trixie with the multicolor, like that, pretty much that filter you can hit on iPhone.
Someone super pumped on using their iPad, dude.
Exactly. I feel like Stripe showed up and was like, check out the new iPad. I was like, I have an idea.
Movie time.
But fully committing to it as the Wise Old Wolfhound.
Is she rocking purple underwear?
She's rocking a toga.
She's got the toga.
She's got the chili toga.
That's a chili toga. You saw
with
it.
CH.
Dang it. Yeah.
The monogram towel. I need monogram towels.
Oh, of course. Do you have anything monogrammed? Do you have a GP?
Do I have anything monogrammed?
Yep.
My bowling ball?
Is it?
Yes. It's got a GWP in it.
Okay. I'm trying to think if I do.
I think there's something else, but I'm not smart. At the very least, a bowling ball.
Okay. I had a bowling ball that had the MJM when I was a little boy, but then my father passed down.
And you put away
his bowling ball.
childish things.
What's that?
Then you grew and put away childish things.
No, my dad gave me his. And it's yeah. I don't have a funny joke to add to it. It says the Beast on it. Oh, it does have my name on it. It says the Beast on it.
Dun dun dun.
What's up? I'm gonna finish the podcast with that voice.
Please don't.
So back to monograms.
Wise Old Wolfhound.
I'm
Can't
not
fix
gonna do
things.
that.
No, stop. Can't fix things with magic. But we have an idea. If we can get a pair of purple underpants, okay. Whoosh. Whoosh. Between, if we just get the Bluey.
Was that part of the script?
Oh, for sure.
You think so?
For sure.
You think? Or was this just go along with the whole way? Do you think this was just created on the fly?
But then we get the moral. Didn't have a moral in work. Got a moral in here. We need purple underpants from someone who's never been sick.
Ooh. That's a tough one. That's a
toughie. It's difficult.
Do you think you could find a pair of purple underpants?
From somebody who's never been sick?
Oh, no. I was just going to let that float there and see if you just responded yes or no.
Of course I could. We'll talk about that later, though.
Oh, Jimmy, no. Oh, God. Keep going, then. No, don't keep going.
Next.
End the pot.
Next.
Yes.
Shopkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Can you help us find purple underpants? Yes. But here's the issue I have.
What? Craig has okay.
Again, I'm throwing out puppies.
Uh-huh.
I'm throwing out
you're getting a
confusion
little...
on this, that, the other thing.
Uh-huh.
What does Bandit wear normally?
Nothing.
So why the flip is it so shocking to everybody when he takes off his actual clothes that he's wearing? We get Chili look down, embarrassed. The nurse grits her teeth ugh, didn't need to see that.
You know,
Chili's actively naked right now too.
Yeah.
As is Bingo.
Uh-huh.
As is basically everyone except the nurse. Was the nurse wearing clothes just to point out? Are we unaware that this segment of Brisbane is a nudist community and the rest of Australia and the world wear clothes?
No.
And we're just getting a little bit...
No, because I don't have an answer. Sure? It's not a more you know moment. I don't get to do the star swipe more you know. We should have waited until we went through the entire show to talk to Joe. Wait
for the entire show to talk to Joe.
That's got
new theme song.
Pop to it. But now we're coming across these things that should have been built for that interview. Buddhist. We may need to circle back to it.
Do a part 2.
If only there was a way. But we have nothing planned. Don't think that we're...
No, we actually don't. We actually really don't.
Hi, Joe.
Back to Bandit. Puts the underwear back on because he can't help. Because he has bum worms.
That is such a good... I want to say it 600 times. Such a good moment. And they took advantage of every feature of iMovie or Dog Movie or Bone Movie, whatever it's called. Not Bone Movie. And it's just so...
And then Chili's reaction to just the oh no.
Is it scripted or not?
Is it real? Because he's not been acting well this entire thing, and they say cut and just scratch.
It's the most well acted moment from Bandit too. So maybe he's best at acting when he's being honest about things.
Do you think the baker lady can help?
Oh, of course. Yeah, sure thing, Bluey. Oh, I can't read this. I can't read the script at this moment. Do you have them written down that you can try it out? Because that's
she was sick. Yast lear.
Yast lear.
She was sick. Yast lear. She was sick last week. Love. That's not an original joke. They have the changing the word, but that's just so stinking perfect.
It's spot on. She's so good in this moment because it's Stripe's probably sitting there you got this. All right. Is it the same take that she does it too, or does it do the whole boop?
It does the whole
the boop.
The 3. We got 3 of them. 3 takes.
They keep it in there every time.
I also do enjoy that the vase is gone now, so we have a lovely hat.
The hat's upside down.
That might have been the way to go originally.
Oh well, and you see it. I think you see it in the background, the broken vase. There's pieces of it with a broom next to it. So he tries to cover his tracks. I wonder how much the vase was. Ooh. That's a good vibe.
Well, they got $500
That's right.
umbrellas and trips to Bali and brand new iPads.
Spoiler with the new stuff, but Dr. Bandit, he's making some cage.
Dr. Bandit. Oh, we didn't even talk about Dr. Bandit.
We haven't. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say we're not allowed to. We're allowed to talk about
whatever
it,
we
but
want.
that's an expensive. He's probably got nothing in the basement. He probably buys fancy things not in bulk, but in twos. So that way he can
break them all and get new ones.
I'm doing it wrong then, clearly. Knowing me.
Can't find anyone who hasn't been sick. Not bad actor Lucky. Not fourth wall breaking Mackenzie. Nobody. And then we get to the lesson, Mike. Realize that everyone gets sick sometimes. Boom. It's probably where Greg OG teared up probably the first time I watched it. Then we cut to Chili with the same hardcore feels.
Everyone getting feels all over the place.
Man, just so nice.
So this is a great episode, and also it's I love how it do you know where this story this one was generated, where it was derived from? Because they're as amazing as they are. It's a rendition of a Buddhist story. He doesn't. I get the Greg eyebrows. Cool. So it's
my eyebrows aren't as fancy as Healer ones. They don't go off the top of my head.
Correct, Mundo. It's allusion to the story of Kisa Gotami, which is one of the famous Buddhist stories. Long story short, it's the similar situation of a mom, but it unfortunately loses her child. Not like, oh, where'd she go? But
lost her at the mall.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
Exactly. And the person that she goes to see, I think she goes to see the Great Buddha, and they say, in order, I could help you solve this if you can bring me mustard seeds from somebody that has never experienced a similar loss in their life. And likewise, she was unable to do so, and it's teaching the lesson of it exists, man. It's in the universe, and
I'm glad they didn't
go that
far. Yikes!
Quality check mark on the Brum decision on that side of things. That's for strure. Yes.
Yikes!
I think it was a consensus. Yes. Whoever said no, we need to do that version of the episode no longer works with Ludo Studios, unfortunately. So it's every day. So that's a kudos on their side.
Interesting. Did not know that. Look at you with its stats and info.
I know that you come prepped with the storylines, but I gotta come with the little sidebars.
Do it. You got it.
Thor's catchphrase. I got you.
I appreciate you every day. Name one more Avenger.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, proud of you.
He is one. I know he was a Marvel guy, but I didn't know if I wanted to see if it was a curveball enough. I've actually seen Doctor Strange. It's a good movie. It's fun.
It's a good movie. New one's coming out in a couple weeks.
Is it?
Yeah, sponsor of the show.
Oh, cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
Free sponsor. So
it's a good episode to be sponsored. I appreciate it. That's a wise one.
More time passes. Have fun. We read some books.
Yay.
We color.
Yeah.
Cartoons.
Yeah.
We're better.
See?
Time heals all. Except for the mustard seed lady, I guess. We don't need to talk about that one.
Life sucks. Like what?
And then just see you tomorrow, Bluey. Everybody's in their underpants.
Are they though? Who's not? Or are they all?
The Wise Wolfhound isn't.
Mm-hmm. And?
Was Stripes not?
Stripe's not.
Stripe.
He was like, I'm not in this movie. Screw that.
Stripe. He's the cameraman. Wait, who's recording that last scene then? Just tap that on the ground? I don't like this
episode anymore, man. My head's getting hurt.
Tap that on the ground.
I can't anymore.
Lucky's,
what are puppies?
Lucky's
Who's
dad.
holding the camera?
Lucky's dad.
Pats her out.
That can't be true because you'd have been, no, he's on the pants, Bandit.
I kid you
so
not.
So it wasn't him.
When I edited that episode, I think I rewound that about 15 times. I wanted to make it my ringtone, but when you call me, it was the way you do that laugh is so spot on.
See you tomorrow, Bingo.
Oh, my face hurts.
Socks attacks.
Oh,
don't. He has bumworms.
Oh my goodness.
And this isn't a callback because that episode hasn't happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
But after seeing the Mother's Day episode and just Bingo with the again, just comparison to the Mother's Day after the play again. It's like they like unintentional feels in that, or probably intentional because they're the best at what they do.
Yep. Now is it how many times does she have to say again where you're like, Bingo, we've watched it enough? Like, is there a limit?
I don't think there. As a father who's seen Encanto probably 80 times at least at this point, there's not usually a limit to the nose.
Okay.
So
Sure. No, it's great.
And that was slightly shorter than Encanto, I think.
Right. And I think that's
Have you seen Encanto?
I have not yet, unfortunately. I actually do plan on seeing it.
You do plan on it in the Outer Banks when Olivia watches it 1,000 times.
Oh, I'm getting force-fed. Just a great movie. Thanks.
Again, so very good. This episode and Encanto both. But such a good one. This is one of the, at this point... It's just such a good episode. It's different.
Yes,
it's where things start getting deep. It's again they've had good episodes, great episodes up to this point.
Seriously.
Some of the best episodes,
of course,
up to this point. But this is where like a little bit of a tonal change. We not only can be funny, we not only can make a good point. We can hit you in the feels and hit hard. And friend, we're gonna have a few that hit hard in the feels coming soon.
I think so too, but I mean,
yourself ready.
Like I was saying, watch out, Bluey brackets. I really feel like this is like I don't want to say it. I don't like it.
We'll see how far. There's a lot of solid contenders, but we'll get this is the Bluey bracket because now what we say next.
What do we say next?
We say Mike.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing?
So it's not. Shocking that I don't have like an easy answer right away. If only there was an easy button for it. Because I like, I love this entire episode from A to B, so it's not possible. So I'm just gonna
from A all the way to B.
Did I say B? Yeah, freaking A, man! I'm on point tonight, folks. But I mean, I just gotta in the end give the shout out for one editor to the next. We can edit that out, right? Like that's I can't pick one moment, so I'm just gonna literally pick my little, Ben and Bandit shoes where you're like, oh crap, I really just did that. But also he gives a shout out to the editors in the world. What's up? So I have to do that. Greg, what was your favorite thing today?
It was an emotional episode. There's so many hard hitting, like just hitting the feels moments. So I've got to give it to socks pooping.
Sweet.
Because it is me, and
Good.
I'm a small child who likes poop jokes.
Look at us avoiding the tears in some way. We're like, no, this was a very funny episode. Poop and Bandit breaking stuff.
You got it.
Oh, with that being the case, then this is going to be a tough one again. Greg, who was your favorite character?
This is not a tough one at all because Muffin owned this episode.
No!
Muffin crushed every second of this. Muffin was in 3 scenes, not counting the final.
Me too.
I'm sorry. Gotta,
so we can
stinker.
Tag team that one.
We got the falling down, holding the cutout.
Oh my gosh.
We got the yast lear.
I can't even say that phrase.
Hey Bluey.
You can.
Want some pancakes?
Bye, Bluey. It's just so spot on. She's the worst and best actor, the best worst actor, the everything of this. Like she is what this episode was to a T, because each person that tries to overacts like Bandit, but then he cuts back to being a regular Bandit. She literally is. I'm Muffin.
Just one speed.
What else, man?
She goes Muffin speed. But nice Muffin.
What's that?
Nice Muffin and kind Muffin.
Absolutely. Yeah, that you can get. I mean, maybe that's why we're both jumping on this Muffin bandwagon, similar to Greg's undying passion for Wendy. There are episodes you're like, Muffin, and like I'll say that phrase to Finn every now and then, and he'll respond that same way when the cone of shame, and he'll do the thing where he starts putting his finger towards his thumb towards his mouth like a muffin. He goes, So he knows it's a term of frustrated endearment.
Gotta love it.
So
how do you rank this, bud?
I am going to rank this episode because it is just too much greatness, and I can only assume you're going to just throw more greatness at me. I'm going to say that it's going to be one brand new pair of purple underwear that you're ordering from Amazon for yourself right now. With that being the case, oh my goodness, being the case, we are back down here in the basement zone. We're talking about Bluey. We're talking about episode 32, Bumpy and the Wise Old Wolfhound. How is Greg Painter ranking this Bluey episode?
One real bad case of bumworms.
How many bumworms is in a case of bumworms?
I don't want to know ever. So, Mike,
a lot of meta. Yes.
Thank you, everybody in podcast land. Plug time at Watching Bluey.
Who's that? That's us.
Send us your takes. Rate, review, subscribe. We love when you do it.
We do.
Getting right near the end of first month of Patreoniness. Hop on board. We got some fun stuff up there.
I don't know why I keep saying we're breaking a sweat while we're doing it, because we're not, but woo, we're jumping through some hoops, folks.
It's nice and cool down here. Patreon.
It is.
bit.ly/2BWBPat.
Whee!
And lastly,
Oh gosh, where can you buy bum worms?
and most importantly,
Uh-huh.
if you need some purple underwear,
Oh.
head to
Yep.
Honey Birdette lingerie store in Brisbane Central District, Australia. Some of the finest purple and other assorted undergarments.
You're turning a beautiful shade of rusty right now.
For all discerning folks. Or if you're a little bit more casual, check out the Calvin Klein underwear outlet in Doropaliani, Australia. Pretty sure I got that down. In Doropali. Check out the Calvin Klein underwear outlet in Doropali, Australia. Hey, Mike, edit that last part out. Thank you all for bearing with us on our very punchy episode.
We love you so much, and absolutely. It's the best.
You're the best. We appreciate you, but it's got to be done.
It has to be done.
You said it has to be.
I know.
It's okay. We can edit that.
It's got to be done.
We can edit that part.